I had a conversation earlier this week that flipped me on my head a little bit, and I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. I've always had this belief that the hard things we go through in life prepare us for what's ahead. And I think a lot of people who have gone through some difficult times think that way to a degree, right? Helps to um, come to terms with some of the bad things that happen in life, right? The losses, the failures, the shitty times that knock you on your ass and forces you to dust yourself off and figure out how to get back up again. Those things do make you stronger, right? They make you more resilient. They prepare you to handle the next hard thing that comes along. At least that's how I've always looked at it. But I was talking with my friend and coach, Bob Russo, and he asked me a question that flipped that around. And he said, what if all those hard things, like losing your best friend to suicide, weren't preparing you for something worse? What if they were preparing you for something better? Damn. I haven't been able to stop thinking about that. Because I think sometimes when you've been through some shit, you start wearing those losses and failures and difficult times. And the fact that you got through them, showing your resilience as a suit of armor. Right? Like you survive something difficult and part of you starts waiting for the next punch to land, right? The other shoe to drop, as they say. The lesson to learn there in that difficult time was push through. Now you're stronger. And guess what? Now you can handle more pain, more difficulty. Well, that sucks. That's what I've been thinking. But what if that wasn't the lesson? What if those hard seasons taught you what actually matters? Who matters? What isn't worth worrying about anymore? And what is worth worrying about? What you should stop taking for granted? Maybe everything that you've been through wasn't just preparing you to survive the next bad thing. Maybe what it was teaching you was how to recognize and actually appreciate the good things when they show up. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that one. Maybe you will too. I'd love to hear your comments in the chat. That's your mustache moment. Enjoy the day. See you next time.